Good morning. Welcome to Randy's Corner, and I'm your host, Randy Clark. And I've got a real special guest here with me this morning. This is Brandy Wedge, and she is a breast cancer survivor. And we're going to talk about her journey with breast cancer, and we're also going to talk about her support group she's starting up. Good morning, Brandy.
Good morning, Randy.
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me today.
And Brandy's also a member of our pickleball community, and we have a great time. And so, Brandy, tell us about yourself.
Okay, my name's Brandy Wedge, and I'm from Kayhatchee. My family's been in Kayhatchee for almost 53 years.
Okay.
We used to own and operate Wedge Hollow Golf Course. Some people may be familiar with that.
Right.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer early in November, and it was a really early detection, which is great, and I'm a big supporter of if you haven't gotten your routine exams, you need to get your routine exams.
Okay.
Early detection is key.
Okay.
So,
Brandy, tell us about your relationship with the Lord.
oh, I love Jesus Christ. I couldn't be where I am today if it was not for Him. It is, He has given me peace beyond comprehension throughout this whole journey, and He's the very reason why I started the support group, because I'm a single person, so I had to lean on the Lord a lot to get through this, because when you first get diagnosed with breast cancer, it's like it's a gut punch, and it's just like a fire hydrant of information. And you know, I thought, how am I going to do this by myself, you know? But the Lord has just showed up, showed out. He's put the right people on my path. He has showed me that this is a platform that I've landed on, and it's not something I would have chosen for myself, but He allowed this to come into my life so that I can share my experience, strength, hope, and love with other people.
Right.
And that's my whole purpose in creating this support group, is that I want to love on other people, and I want to show them that you're never alone.
Right.
You're never alone in this, and that we can come together as women and support and love and pray with each other to get through this most difficult time in our lives.
Would you like to talk for mention a minute your church family? I know they're very important to you, right?
They are.
Okay.
I attend church at the Vincent Revival Center,
Okay.
and I have had a lot of support, a lot of prayer. I've been prayed with, over, and I got up and shared my testimony in church a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
Just because I feel like, you know, I feel like the Lord has healed me through this, and
Right.
He's continuing to heal me through this.
Right. Your biggest supporter, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, can you talk for a minute about your journey, your breast cancer? Let's go back to the time from when you was first diagnosed up till today.
Okay. So, like, I just went in for just a routine, my yearly mammogram, and I go to a wonderful place in Birmingham called the Camellia Center. You get same-day results.
Okay.
So you go back, you know, you get examined, you come back, you know that day before you leave. So I knew that day before I left, through 2 different screenings and an ultrasound, that I had an issue going on.
That was a tough drive home, wasn't it?
It was scary.
Yeah.
It was a gut punch, because
Right.
I was healthy. I did not feel bad. I had absolutely no kind of sickness. I'm probably in the best shape of my life I'd ever been in, and I just got diagnosed with breast cancer. You don't expect it. That's
Right.
why early detection is so key.
Right.
But then, you know, biopsies happened and revealed that I had cancer. So, you know, next step is you go talk to a surgeon, or at least it was for me. But, you know, it was just so much information. Today, I am cancer-free.
Okay. Wonderful.
Absolutely, praise God.
Yes.
So I have to go start radiation at the end of this month.
Okay.
And that's where I'm at in my journey. But because of my early detection and the type of breast cancer that I have, I do not have to have chemo.
Right.
Praise God. That's another blessing from God.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'll start radiation at the end of this month. And then after that, you know, I will just have to take like an oral medication, and that's to keep the reoccurrence from coming back.
Okay. Would it be too harsh to say that early detection is why you're a smiling, beautiful young lady today?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'm a huge supporter, and that's something else that I want to push through the breast cancer support group. You know, maybe you have somebody who isn't able to get to their, you know, that's what we want to do for each other.
Right.
I want to make sure and educate as many as I can.
Okay.
Every 2 minutes, a woman in the United States is diagnosed with breast cancer.
Every 2 minutes.
Every 2 minutes.
Okay. Now, I know the reason we're here today is to talk about a support group you want to start up.
Mm-hmm.
Is it fair to say that you didn't see a whole lot of support groups coming into this?
No, we have absolutely no support groups in our area. My first visit with my breast surgeon, she gave me a pamphlet for a support group in downtown Birmingham, and it's called Forge. And I've reached out to them, and I talked to a lady yesterday, so we're talking about maybe trying to get some kind of sister relationship going on, and me just be able to learn, you know, from them how to get events started, because I want to bring awareness to Talladega County.
We need it.
We absolutely need it.
Yeah.
We absolutely need it, because even if you aren't affected personally by breast cancer, you've not had a diagnosis, somebody in your family has, somebody in your friend circle has.
Right.
Everybody needs support and love, and you can never go wrong with prayer.
Okay, now, let's talk about the support group that you want to get started.
Okay, the name that I have assigned to it is Bama Breasties.
Okay,
So we have a platform on Facebook,
Okay.
and I have a GroupMe app, and I mean, you can always contact me personally, and we have about 13 girls in it right now.
okay,
But we're going to all try to get together and do like the Ben Nelson Fun Walk, you know, just small events. We hadn't been able to start meeting personally yet just because of treatments and sickness, and, you know, everybody's got something going on. And,
Yes.
you know, when you're sick, it's hard to make time to get that personal meeting time in.
right. And you're going to do a lot of different things as far as this group goes. We can talk about maybe a pickleball tournament,
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely. I want to do everything I can to bring awareness to our community about
Let's
breast
go
cancer
back
and
to the
effects
Ben
of it.
Nelson Fun Run coming up. What all is your involvement going to be, or have you really got situated with it yet?
No, I haven't. Like, we're not going to have like any personal involvement. I just thought it would be like, because it's something that benefits, you know, in Ben's honor, the Kiwanis Club, right? So I just thought it would be a good physical activity for us girls to get together and maybe just try to be a part of to support another great cause within our community.
Well, look, let me ask you this. Is it okay if I get a group of people and come up there and walk with y'all?
Absolutely.
I know this is it's a long journey.
It
It's
is.
tough, right?
It is.
Okay. So, we want to do that. We want to get some pickleball tournaments going
Absolutely.
on. And we really want to back you with this, because I'll be honest with you, I didn't know that we didn't have any breast cancer support groups.
If we do, I'm unaware.
Right,
You know, I don't know that we do.
right.
I haven't been able to find any. And the closest one to us that I know of is at Grandview.
Okay. And like you say, everybody's affected by this.
Yes.
I mean, you've got aunts, uncles,
Men can get breast cancer
yes,
too.
yes.
So,
And so that's something that a lot of men don't know.
I know.
So, all right, now, how does having a group of support help one to get through this time in their life? I know it's very important.
It is, because you feel so alone.
Right.
You know, even sometimes like when you're surrounded by family and people that love you, you still feel alone in your diagnosis, because you feel like, you know, nobody really understands what you're going through. But I can tell you that there is such a sisterhood in breast cancer survivors that it doesn't matter if you know that person or not. They're going to reach out and love on you. That lady's going to reach out and love on you. In my experience, since I've been diagnosed, I haven't found a woman yet who's a survivor who doesn't just welcome you with compassion and love and understanding, because nobody understands better what you're dealing with than somebody that's been through it.
Right.
And even though everybody's journey is different, you still can relate to somebody who's been through what you've been through and experienced it. And you know, God calls us to share our experience, strength, and hope, to always reach back for the next person, no matter what that is.
Right. All right. Now, we got a couple minutes. I want to talk about one more thing that I've been pushing all my life, and I'm going to keep on pushing. Let's talk about ladies in welding.
Oh no, let's don't.
Yes.
Let's don't, Randy.
Well, let's do, because I want to. I've been pushing trades.
Trades are very important.
Trades are very important. And those of you don't know, Brandy was a welder, and she doesn't do it anymore, but she still works in the construction trade.
Absolutely.
And I want to talk about how important it is for people to get in trades. You know, college is not for everyone.
It is not.
So, and I'm sure it was a tough trade in you coming up, but you kind of broke the barrier coming up. I've known several lady welders, and you're one of the best I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
My welding career
Right.
was very short, but
Well, it doesn't matter. You was a welder, and I want to push that for other young ladies
Yes.
that's thinking about becoming in the pipe or the steel trades.
Absolutely. Women and girls are more attentive. They pay attention to detail more, and we have a little bit more of a steady hand.
Yes.
And I would support any girl that wanted to go into the field. Do not be intimidated.
Right. Do not be
You can do
intimidated.
it.
That's
You
right.
can do it.
Okay. Now, let's get back to the support group.
Okay.
So you want to put your number out?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Tell the viewers what your number
Okay.
is so they can get in touch with you.
Absolutely. My telephone number is 256-391-5471.
Okay.
Contact me, and if you're interested in being a part of our support group, we would love to have you. We'll pour out prayer and love and compassion and try to be there for you as much as we possibly can.
And the name of the group?
It's Bama Breasties.
Okay. Give us that phone number one more time.
256-391-5471.
And you've also started a group me thing going.
Yes.
And all they got to do is contact you and, hook them up, right?
Yes, and it's totally private. So it's secluded to like just the breast cancer survivors.
Okay.
So it isn't publicly displayed everywhere, in case privacy is an issue for some people.
Well, look, you keep me updated on your group, and I promise you I'll put it out on social media, and I'll put it out on the show, and we'll keep it going.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in, and good luck on your journey.
Okay.
I know it's tough, but you're a tough lady. I've been knowing you a long time. You're pretty tough.
Okay.
I know you can handle it.
If I can't, I know who can.
There you go. There you go. And he's right up above, right?
Absolutely. He's right here.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming in, Brandy. And y'all don't forget. And ladies, gentlemen, if you want to get into trades, you need to. Here's a perfect example of a young lady that was a welder. Not an easy task, but she done it. You can do it. She's a breast cancer survivor. So join her group. Give us that phone number one more time.
256-391-5471.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you, Randy.
We'll see you next time. Good.